Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another Outpost Tour with Bad Day Guy Gaming. As you can see, we're on Denebola I-B. And yeah, you could just barely make out the gas giant that we are circling. One of the reasons why I chose this planet is because, well, it's a living planet. And as you can see, we're right at the meat of three different biomes. So we have desert mountains, hills, and then plains slash forest, which gave me a few minerals that I wanted needed, some lead, some silver, a couple of others, and, well, some plants that are kind of useful. But one of the more interesting things is, well, the atmosphere on this planet is helium-3. So I've got several of the atmospheric collectors going to provide helium-3. This does give me the ability to link this intrasystem, which I have currently turned off because it's very loud. I thought I'd save your guys' ears. But I have quite a bit of mining and stuff going on between the other miners to give me the rest of the minerals. So this place is reasonably productive. When I come in, one of the very first things I always do is come to the warehouse to unload. But before I even go in, the very first thing is I clear any bounties that I might have at the self-service bounty center right there. And then I come in to unload. I have usual good weapons I want to keep, good suits I want to keep, anything that I accidentally stole. I just use this stuff for decorations mostly. And then the parentheses stuff that messes up my inventory, I just store it all there. I have all my meds. Here we go. And everything's nice and sorted based on categories and stuff. I have all of my alphabetized contraband that I mostly use for decorations, grenades, mines, and of course Last Hope to remind me if I'm down to that, I'm in trouble. I have foods and drinks that are pretty much just for decorations. Same thing with all the suits and the few that I want to keep. Up here is my alphabetized storage. This way I can find everything that I'm looking for without having to hunt for anything and get all my decorating done quick and easy. Now I've got several people here. Oh, there's one there. I think that's my doc, which this is my science hab slash medical clinic, and residence on top for her, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, going around all my storage here, this is my main armory, just where I store a bunch of weapons and stuff. Pretty basic. Oh, here's one of my other people here. Checking out the weapons. And so, things on display, nothing super special. It's mostly just surplus stuff. Nice little break area here in case I need a snack while working. The usual tools. Big wrench to bang on stuff. Something to drink while doing so. Surplus weapons in here. Looks like we got some more in. Packs, suits, helmets. Yeah, I don't use the mannequins anymore because they're having issues, so I just display everything like this. It's more practical to keep things stored in the cases anyway. But yeah, storage, link. Now my doc there, who's more scientist than doc, she does what she can. And, you know, everybody's always out here working on something. But she primarily works in here. This is my main clinic and science lab. I have my nice little desk area here. Keep track of all the experiments and everything going on. Patient records, shotgun in case somebody gets out of line. Simple little snack area here. Just be able to make somebody a quick snack, something to eat, a little something to drink, and Then we have our main computer core here, which stores all our medical records. Then we have the clinic side here, which, yeah, as I said, the doc's not that good. But, you know, she tries. I have usual refrigerated samples, things we want to keep cold, things we don't want to hatch. Basic custodial area here, cleaning cart. That's our amputation axe, should we need it. Here's our pharmaceuticals, some basic supplies. Looks like they got some more in. We got a little waiting room here for patients and guests. The main little work area here in the center. Looks like we finally got those organs in we needed. All the usual basic experimental stuff. Anything they might need. And then the doc lives upstairs. And again, since the atmosphere of this planet is helium-3, I'm using some of the helium power generators to provide power for the place. Here's my doc's residence, and of course, typical doctor slash scientist. Lots of coffee. My trademark duck on the water fountain. I was trying to turn on my light, not pick that up. There we go. There. Duck on the water fountain because ducks like water. Simple kitchen. She eats mostly prepackaged stuff and everything. Typical doctor. Tells everybody else what to do to maintain health, but then doesn't really do their own thing that much. Basic suit up area here. Basic maintenance on the suits. As you could tell, she's got her lunch packed. Sleeping area with the court-ordered medication that seems like all of my people have to have. Decent meals. She does cook a little bit more and everything, but yeah, simple work area here, nothing super special. Some of the projects and things she's working on. Little seating area here where she drinks her dinner. Next stop, we have the beacon, some simple terminals and everything over here.
Performing a software update. Please do not attempt further conversation.
No problem. Excuse me. Storage area underneath. This area is the main operations hubs. Main work areas again. Another helium-3 generator underneath the stairs. If we enter this one, we'll enter first into the main work area. So as you can see here, nothing super special, just basic supplies and stuff around. Another place to work on suits, do a little bit of research, work on weapons. Pretty simple stuff. This is my main lunchroom for the operations center. You know, reasonably stocked with food and everything. Looks like the guys have been making use of the tables. Ping pong. They only get a 1 hour lunch and 15-minute breaks. There is a separate break area upstairs, but when they come down here, a little bit more room for them to hang out, relax. Some of them are workaholics, so they still work while, yeah, munching on snacks. If we go upstairs, we have another work area. Some of the basic supplies and equipment and things around that the guys use. Work tables, things like that. Some simple storage. We have a nice little storage room here for dry goods and equipment. This is our main computer core that runs the entire outpost. Seems like something's always breaking down in here, so the guys are always working on everything. This is the main operations hub. We can start over here again. Simple snacks and things for when they take their short breaks, stop and have a cigarette, munch on some fruit. And then independent workstations for the different people, and then some universal desk here where guys kind of take turns working on this stuff. Main consoles, a couple extra little cubicles around. Another workstation here. Little seating area for guests and just for these guys to sit back a little bit. A little welcome area. And a little bell that any visitors can ring to get everybody's attention if nobody notices them right away. People tend to get a little engrossed in their work. Now moving on. When we come down here, again, this little underneath area here, which just has a little bit of storage and stuff. And then a quick little pathway coming up here. That goes over to, this is my botanist tab with all the greenhouses and such over here. Botanist likes to live back here kind of tucked away a little bit. Let's go in here and have a look. Now my botanist here, who's got, basic suit up area, a couple of weapons and things, little dinner. Set out, it looks like. Basic little kitchen, standard supplies, absolutely nothing in the fridge. We've got a nice little kitchen area here, and I don't know if you notice, this is a little walled off in the little living and seating area here. That's because, again, duck on the water trademark. This is where the bathroom and toilet is, the only one that's set up on here. Everybody else uses shared. But a nice little seating area, a slightly oversized work area because the botanist is very much a workaholic. Here's the bed where she sometimes sleeps. Seems to be up nearly 24 hours a day, even though a day here is actually 220 hours. This is where the greenhouse area is, and of course there's a little outdoor work area with all the usual samples and things that they're working on. Greenhouses spread out. Not going to bother going in and showing you guys. You've seen how I decorate the inside of the greenhouses. But if you come down here, this is my hab. Slightly out of the way. Hoping to keep the guys away from a little bit. I like to sit out here with the binoculars. Just, make sure everybody's working like they're supposed to be. If we come inside, this is my place. Decent little kitchen and some fresh watermelons thanks to the greenhouse. Looks like dinner's set up. Here's my little computer area where I like to eat my snacks, play my games. Has some darts set up here. Some basic weapons and suits around should I need it. Here's my actual room here with my midnight snacks and sleeping music and the usual. Here we have a basic work area, which is mostly just, personal gear, things I might be working on. My bin full of surplus guns. All my usual gear, some nice little decorations, and a little bit of a seating area here where I can sit back, watch some movies. Next stop. If we cut down here, this is my rec center set up for everybody. We've got a bar and lounge, bar/restaurant and lounge, a gym and a game room. So let's enter here. On this side is the gym, reasonably well appointed. We've got a couple of the punching bags here, standard weights, benches, everything. It is a low grav planet, so we need to work out often to keep the muscle mass up. This is the restaurant and lounge. We have, various setups, seating for one if somebody wants to just read a book or contemplate. Seating for two in case anybody wants to debate a particular topic or something. And then group area here in case people want to hang out and socialize a little bit more, but they tend not to use that as much as the actual bar and restaurant itself. We do pretty decent food here and everything, and a nice assortment of drinks. We've got some basic food and supplies around, nothing exceptional, but we could produce some decent meals out of the place. This is the game room, specifically the Barrett Memorial game room. You know how he was always trying to get us to eat something, hang out, relax, have a little fun, so thought it was appropriate to commemorate him with his own little bar and lounge. Let's head out this door. We come down here. Again, storage around, basic equipment. More storage over here. This is handing in more of the industrial area over here. We do have fabricators going with supplies going in and out. A little bit of manufacturing. And bulk storage over here. And as you can see, plenty of windmills. We've got a large scanner. Everything we need to keep the place nice and secure. There are an assortment of turrets and things around. Head back up. Now, whenever I'm heading out, I do have some mission boards here. It both blocks off the hole so I don't accidentally fall in, and I can stop and check and see if there's any missions I want to pick up on my way out. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick little look around to see what the place is like. With the helium-3 atmosphere and the minerals and stuff coming in, plus the extra resources from the plants, the place is doing pretty good. I'd like to also point out the fact that, yep, that's a starborn ship. There's a starborn ship right over there. There's another one out in the desert over there, a little bit too far away to show up. I do have a couple of points. Now, this one does not respawn. That is actually a friendly outpost with some guys there. This one respawns daily, but it's a tower, and it's mostly just friendlies. And then I have a couple of the other places around that they keep respawning. So that's pretty good and interesting. But between the 3 starborn ships and then one more ship that's way out over the edge that are pretty much ignored because it's a simple small class A. But yeah, the place is doing pretty good. Decent amount of resources. So it works out pretty well. But yeah, that's my outpost. And nope, that is not the tallest mountain. There's another back over here that you can't see because it's a bit far away, but it's even taller than that one. And yep, I've been to the top. So this is my outpost, and I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. And I appreciate your guys stopping in to have a look. Feel free to steal any ideas or anything you might have learned from this. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Bad Day Guy Gaming signing off.